Now the malignant tumors of the auricle. The malignant tumors, before we talk about the malignant tumors, let's see if you recall what I said about the benign and malignant tumors. What's the difference between the benign and malignant tumors? Benign tumors are the tumors which are more or less localized, and they are non-cancerous, non-malignant, and they do not spread to the distant sites. As compared to benign, now malignant tumors, make sure you should know about this. Malignant tumors are the tumors which are cancerous, and they spread to the distant sites of the body, and they are very dangerous if they are not diagnosed early, and then the prognosis depends on the early diagnosis of the tumor. So malignant tumors, they are the tumors which spread to the distant sites of the body. First malignant cancer which I will talk about is the squamous cell carcinoma. Squamous cells, what are the squamous cells? Squamous cells are the thin flat cells. Here if you see, these are the thin flat cells which are present on top of the skin. Squamous cell, top layer, tumors develop from these squamous cells, and then they are very dangerous. If they are not diagnosed early, they have tendency to spread rapidly or to metastasize rapidly to the different parts of the body. So squamous cells are the thin flat cells that are present on the surface, and tumors can grow from these cells. Any tumor that develops, make sure remember that it's due to changes or mutations in these cells. And when these mutations occur in the cell, these cells grow abnormally, and they grow at such a fast rate that their normal structure or shape is lost, their normal function is lost. So they can no longer perform their normal function they are meant for. So squamous cell carcinoma, the common site for this squamous cell carcinoma of the auricle is the hallux. Hallux is the site where this squamous cell carcinoma is commonly present, and it's a painless nodule. So it's painless, it's not painful, or ulcer. It can be in the form of the nodule or ulcer, and it has raised everted edges. Everted means the edges goes outside of the ulcer. So inverted means the edges inward, and eversion or everted, the edges of the ulcers, they are outward, and they have indurated base. So these are some characteristics of the squamous cell carcinoma. As I mentioned, it's not very common, but it spread very rapidly. So it's very important that any growths that develop on the hallux, they should be taken care of very quickly, and you should see the doctor before it gets really or it metastasizes to the distant areas or distant sites. So it's a painless nodule, or it can be in the form of the ulcer with the edges which are everted, or it has indurated base. Anything like that, rather any growth you see on the ear, external ear, pay attention to it. Don't take it light that it will go away. It's better to be checked, because if it's malignant growth, it can spread very rapidly. And these squamous cell carcinoma again metastasize to the lymph nodes. Treatment of the squamous cell carcinoma, it can be surgical excision. You can see that's how in clinical practice the squamous cell carcinoma appears. And the surgical excision can be done, total amputation of the pinna. total pinna or the auricle is removal of the parotid gland and removal of cervical lymph nodes, because it metastasizes first to the lymph nodes in the surrounding area, and then cervical lymph nodes are very close to the external ear, so they metastasize first to the cervical lymph nodes. So removal of those lymph nodes may be a chance of better prognosis if it's not already metastasized beyond that area. So all these different treatment options can be used depending on the stage of the tumor or what stage it is and how badly the body is affected. Next type of malignant carcinoma is the basal cell carcinoma. This basal cell carcinoma, again, hallux and the tragus. These are the two common sites. Squamous cell, if you remember, that's also the hallux is the common site. So these malignant tumors of the pinna or the auricle, they have the predilection for the hallux. So any growths on this hallux or the pinna or the auricle, make sure, again I mentioned, pay attention to it. Again, it can be a nodule with central crust with raised or beaded edge. It has beaded edge. That's very important characteristic of basal cell carcinoma. So beaded crust, you usually not very often see the lesions or growth with beaded crust or beaded edges. So that's one important characteristic. That's the clinical presentation of the basal cell carcinoma. Treatment is eradication when cartilage is not involved. Surgical excision when cartilage is removed. So these are true treatment options. We have eradication if the cartilage is not involved, but if cartilage is involved, we need to do the surgical removal of that cartilage which is involved. Melanoma, third type of the malignant tumor of the pinna or the auricle is melanoma. As the name shows, is the tumor that develops from the melanin producing cells, which is the pigment that gives color to the skin. The common occurs anywhere in the auricle, so it doesn't have any special site or predilection for any area. It can occur anywhere on the auricle. Here you can see that's the melanoma present in the hair, which is the hallux again. Treatment: wedge resection and primary closure of melanoma, resection of pinna, parotidectomy, and radical neck dissection. For malignant tumors, neck dissection or the dissection of the lymph nodes is very important, because cervical region is the region where they usually go first or metastasize first to the regional lymph nodes, which are the cervical lymph nodes. And if that is removed or resected, then there is less likelihood that it can spread to the distant sites. So these are all the malignant tumors of the auricle, which we talked in detail. We talked about squamous cell carcinoma, melanoma, and basal cell carcinoma, which are the three malignant tumors of the auricle.